This is Galatians 2:16. Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law. See, I was just talking about that earlier. A man is not justified by the works of the law, right? He's not justified by, oh, the Sabbath, oh, the dietary law, oh, the high holy days, right? Oh, physical cleanness, right? He's not judged by that. A guy can't say, well, I'm purified. I did this to purify myself. No, nobody's justified by those things, right? Nobody's justified by it. There's only one way to be justified, because we're already dirty. The only way to be justified by the law is to go all the way back in time, right? As soon as you was born, from your first life, and then don't commit sin from that life and forward, right? That's the only way to be justified by the works of the law. And Yahweh Shai himself, the greatest man to walk the earth, he can't even do that, right? Because he's messed up. As Solomon, he's messed up, right? So Yahweh Shai, the greatest, right? The King of Kings, he's not even justified by the works of the law. So nobody can do it. If he can't do it, can't nobody do it. It can't get done, right? Only the Father himself can do it. But this is Galatians 2:16. Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by faith of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. See? So we're not justified by the works of the law. A lot of people want to be justified by the works of the law, right? Because they don't want to have to go through Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai is the hardest way to receive salvation. But they want the easy is dietary law. Easy is the Sabbath. Easy is the high holy days, right? There's no real test in that stuff, right? Those things are straightforward. It's easy. The line is just, it's simple, right? It's simple. Being justified through Yahweh Shai, that's hard. Because you got to be disrespected and you got to take it. And upon taking it, you got to also show love back to this person. You got to be willing to reward good even upon receiving evil. That's hard, right? That's hard. That's hard. And before you even say, man, this is too hard to bear, you got to understand the Father did it. Yahweh Shai did it, right? Paul did it, right? And Paul, meaning Saul of Tarsus, right? So before he talked about how hard it is, look at the examples that we got before us that did it. That's why Scripture said what? Look at the author and finisher of our faith, right? He did it, so we could do it too, right? Now, we're not going to do this perfectly, but we damn sure better try our best, right? You better try your absolute best to love everybody, right? It says that we might be justified by the faith of Hamashiach, and not by the works of the law, for by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. See? If it was by the works of the law, nobody would be justified. Not even Yahweh Shai himself will be justified. So that's not the way to salvation. The way to salvation is through Yahweh Shai. What does that mean? That means we got to walk how he walked. That means we got to show love even in the face of evil. We got to show love even in the face of vengeance. No matter what we're faced with or given, we got to show love, right? And that's the hardest thing. Let me get this. Romans 12 and verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. Matter of fact, we started 17. Recompense to no man evil for evil, provide things honest in the sight of all men. See, so don't pay somebody back evil just because they gave you evil, right? And again, sometimes you might do it. right? The Lord understands this. But again, you better be trying your best not to do this. It just better be like a rainy day that these things are happening. When I say, I don't mean like literally a rainy day, but you better just, like, you better have your back up against the wall, right? Because I understand that, because Satan, how he works is, he doesn't always come in one shot, right? He's taking different, he's poking you in different angles to get you, to agitate you so you can be overthrown, right? So if you're just on that first poke, you're exploding, that's not good, right? It just better be exploding is bad in general. But what I'm saying is, it's a difference between exploding on a build-up versus exploding on the first shot, right? That's almost like, it's crazy, right? That's crazy. Like if you're walking down the street and somebody says something disrespectful to you and you just explode, right? Something is wrong with you. And this is a random person you don't know. Something is wrong. If that person can get you to bite on a pump fake like that, and you don't even know this person, it's nothing going on with this person, you know. Nothing is personal, right? And you just take the bait on that and you explode, you're not grounded good in your house shot, right? Because you know a random person should not be able to get you to explode. Now, if there's something personal, like your wife or your children, a family member, somebody you know personally, right? If they do something like off the wall and then you respond, that's like, it's still bad, but it's understandable. But even within that, it's gotta be temperance to it, right? And again, this is how Satan is going to come. He's going to try to test you with random people, but that should be easy for you. But the hardest test is going to be people close to you, because they know how to press those buttons, right? But again, even within that, you got to try your best to master that as well, right? Because when you are fully in your house shai, you're going to be completely untouchable. Nothing is going to remove you from the spirit, right? You're going to be completely untouchable. Nothing is going to phase you. You're going to be dodging everything like on the Matrix, like how Neo unlocked his potential, right? First he's fighting the agent with both hands, right? And then finally he dies, come back to life, spiritual in himself. And then he go to fight the agent. He's fighting him with one hand, bang, 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 beating him up just with one hand now. That's how the fight should be when you reach a high level in your house shai. That's how it should be. You should just be fighting Satan with one hand. Just bang, bang, get that out of here. Nothing. You gotta go, right? That's how it should be if you're in a high level in your house shai, right? You're gonna be deflecting everything easy. Like it's gonna when the scriptures are going into the armor of God, right? When the helmet, right? The breastplate, right? The belt, the shield. That's how it should be when you're in a high level in your house shop, right? You're going to be able to defend that stuff easy, right? Well, I ain't going to say easy, but you're going to be able to defend that stuff, and you're going to see it, because partly what makes it easy is seeing it coming, right? Sometimes when you don't know something is coming, it makes it worse, right? Like I know in boxing, right? It's the punch. The majority of the time, it's the punch that you can't see that hurts the most, right? Because when you see something, you can kind of flinch and you see it and you can brace for it, right? But when you don't see it, it completely catches you off guard. But when you understand Satan's moves, you know how he's coming, so you can deflect easy. He's gonna throw the right, block that. He's gonna throw the left, block that. He's gonna throw a body shot, block that, right? It's easy to defend Satan when you know how he's coming. All right, he's gonna get on this person, he's gonna come this way. He's gonna get it on that person, he's gonna come this way. But when you get, and that's how, and again, when Satan is poking you in different ways, he's moving your what is the word?